Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Christmas issue of Warlord Wednesday. Hi guys, so this week there isn't really any new releases as it's a bit close to Christmas. So what I'm going to do, instead of going through the releases, I'm going to go through my 5 favourite products from the year. Number 1 is the Opal Blitz kit, the new one from Bolt Action. Really good bit of kit. You can build 2 different vehicles with it. If you want to use magnets, you can use it as 2 different vehicles. You also get crew for it. You get transfers, these little stack cards that they're doing now, and also little plumes of smoke for when it gets destroyed, which being soft skinned will probably be a lot of the time. My favourite unit that's come for Gates of Antares is obviously Algorand Hazard Squad. A bit biased there because I mainly play Algorand and they're my favourite faction, so I'll have to choose an Algorand unit. So it's the Algorand Hazard Squad. For Black Powder, well, my favourite unit is the British. Funnily enough, it's the ones that I've just started doing, only because the first 28mm this size that I've done. See, there's my test miniature. I'll get onto them in a minute. Really easy to do. 3 pieces, so simple to put together. Great. My favourite terrain release from the last year has actually been the Bocage Field Kit, which is really good, and I'm hoping to get myself one of them and put it together. It would be a very useful addition to my Bolt Action terrain. And last, my favourite new release game wise from Warlord has been the Test of Honor miniature game. Again, really great, comprehensive, quite a few figures in it, good set of rules, good quick easy game to play. So I don't know whether you agree with me or not. I'm quite sure you have your own top 5, but that's mine for this year. So anyway, let's get on to what you've come for, the putting the British together from the Black Powder starter set, Waterloo. Let's go to the table and have a look. These are the 3 components you use to make up your miniature. 28mm British. I was going to go through showing you removing all the casting lines and things like that, but they're actually really good casting and need virtually no bare cleaning off of bears or anything. Obviously just the bit there where I snipped it from the frame, that just needs cleaning up, but the other connection points are actually on the base, which I find they can just be cleaned up just before you stick it on your base. So that's really good, nice clean castings. And then we've got the head and the backpack. Again, there's little indents in the back there and a locating pin on the back, so easy enough to do. Once you've stuck them together, you have a guy like this, ready to paint. Now, as I said, really nice, hardly any cleaning up at all to do with these miniatures, which is a godsend, because if you think about it, unlike some games where you have 10 men in a unit, you can have 24 plus in a unit. So if you're running 4 or 5 units, you're over 100 men. So being easy to put together it is not a bad thing. So that's that done. So I've been cutting them all out, and actually got all 24 from the first unit here. as I say, I'm just slowly sticking them all together. Being Christmas, it's been a bit on the busy side, so I've not got them all done yet. However, I have painted up my test mini, which I'll show you. So this is me test paint scheme for me 28mm British, and as I usually say, I'm not the best painter in the world, so I paint tabletop standard, and that's as far as I go. And painting the number of figures I'm going to be painting, I don't really want to be painting any higher level than that. But if you're interested, what I'm going to do is I will do in the next episode, I'll do a step by step of how I painted these. Now, whether you use it or not is fine, but as I'm actually doing it, it'll actually benefit me, because what I'll do is I'll take pictures at each step, and then I will keep that as a sheet, so in the future if I get more British, then I can pull that sheet out as a reference point, so I can paint them, so the next lot will be done with the same colours. Okay, so that's where I am. Hi guys, so this week we're going to look at disordered. Now there's two ways of being disordered. You can be disordered from shooting, which is what we're going to look at today, and you can be disordered from hand to hand, which is for a later episode. Now, to demonstrate it, how simple it is to become disordered and how detrimental it can be to your units, is this unit is going to shoot at this unit. So you fire the 3 dice and you get a 6. If you roll a 6 when you're shooting at a unit, that unit becomes disordered. Even in the subsequent rolls for morale, they manage to cancel out and take no casualties. Because a 6 was rolled, the unit is still disordered, and they will remain disordered until the end of the next turn. So basically, when it comes round to the player's turn again, he cannot issue this unit orders. They can't do free orders, and when they come to shoot, they are on -1 penalty for shooting and -1 penalty for combat as well. Also, you'll get a -1 penalty for any break test that unit takes. So if you can imagine that unit takes concentrated fire from 3 units, you could become disordered from the first unit. The next couple of units could put enough casualties on it to cause a break test, and they're suffering not only the casualties for the break test, but also the additional -1 from being disordered. So that's basically disordered from shooting. Next time we'll look at break tests. Hi guys, if you remember the last episode, I was talking about the game of bolt action where I was severely short of men. Well, I've got to this to address that issue. I've still got these British command figures to go through and show you. So I'll probably do them on the next Warlord Wednesday, and I shall do an unboxing on these. Might be in the next issue as well, because I need to sort of start putting these together, because I need to use them. So that's it for this week's Warlord Wednesday. I don't know whether there will be a issue next week in between Christmas and New Year. Don't know. Depends if I have time. So I'd like to wish everybody in YouTube world a happy Christmas and all the best for next year. And if I don't see you next week, I'll see you next year. Thanks very much, as always, for watching.